So when it comes to Connor Bedard, everybody's talking about the amazing goals he's scoring. They're talking about this goal against Slovakia in overtime to send Canada the next round. They're talking about the amazing snipes that he's been pulling off and the records he's been breaking. But what I don't see a ton of people talk about is that he's got a little bit of a mean streak. And I like that because you look at a guy like McDavid, for example, like, yes, everybody's human in hockey. It's an emotional sport. Everybody lets it boil over a little bit at some point, including McDavid, but he's pretty stoic and he doesn't let much get to him, doesn't get into too many scrums. And if you look at most of the superstars in the league, they don't really get into tussles or into scrums or get mixed up too much, you know? I mean, I know you have your Nathan McKinnons, for example, who's got a bit of a hot head, and he can get into some good scrums or even a fight or two when it really necessitates it. But including the little scrums and the chirps that Connor Bedard got into yesterday with Team Slovakia, I've seen him have a mean streak and not be afraid to chirp and not be afraid to get into a scrum or two. And I've been really, really surprised by it. I really thought this kid was just going to be another quiet, stoic superstar that he goes in, he scores his goals, and he's going to beat you on the scoreboard. That's where he's going to get his revenge on you if you try to take any liberties on him. But no, he stands up for himself, and I got to say, I love this. Yes, like McKinnon, for example, where there was an injury, you could run into trouble if you're Connor Bedard, especially because he's a little bit undersized, defending yourself and getting into this type of thing. And if you're chirping like this in the NHL, they're going to humble you real quick. But I love that this is part of his game. And it seems like on Twitter, everybody seems to love that this is part of his game as well. And this is something that, to me, yes, with maturity, he's going to pick his spots a bit more and a bit better, but he already kind of is. And it's a fun part of his game. He's confident, bordering the line of cocky, which is a good thing when you want to be one of the best players in the NHL. And you can see it in the way that he's acting. Like, he knows he's top dog as far as players in this tournament and players even in the dub where he's playing with the Regina Pats. He knows he's top dog. He knows he's going to go first overall, and he's probably the best player the WHL has seen in a very, very long time. So he's really confident, you know. He's not afraid to, like, mix it up a little bit and chirp other guys and do little type of cocky stuff sometimes. And yes, he will have to manage that a bit better in the NHL, which I'm sure he will. I mean, you get to the NHL, you're going to be one of the youngest guys there. You're going to have to adapt and adjust. This is not going to fly in the NHL like this, where he's tickling other guys' chins, you know? But overall, I love that this emotion, this confidence is part of his game. And I hope it continues within reason. I don't want him to be out there, Mr. Cocky, acting like he's the best hockey player to ever have graced the earth. But I do like this emotion, this little cockiness, this confidence in himself, I should say, in how he plays the game. I love that. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. As usual, of course, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.